Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for our Monday night live stream. Thank you, Chris, for being here. I appreciate it. Good evening to you. Uh, we, I'm sorry I forgot to set this earlier. I tried to set it 2 hours before the live stream, but I forgot. I just forgot. I didn't forget about the live stream. I just forgot to set up the live stream so that it would show early on YouTube. So I know some of you may not have gotten notifications and you may not catch the live. You may catch the replay. Some of you always catch the replay. Anyway, you see this. I appreciate you being here and listening to what I have to say. Hey, Sharia. How are you doing? I need to catch up with you. I was there Friday, so I've only missed today. Uh, but I do miss those morning live streams. Tasharia's energy used to get me up and ready for the day, and now I am up and almost halfway through my day before you even start your live stream. Hey, you're doing well. Good, good, good. I was gonna watch your morning live stream when I got home, and then I did not. So what have we done since last? Are we gonna last an hour tonight? I don't plan on it, but I didn't plan on it last week, and we lasted an hour. So we'll just see what we get into tonight, and who all joins, and what all I decide to talk about. But what have I done since the last week? Worked. That's it. That's worked. I love it though. I love work. It's great. I love Saturdays because I get to train people, and so some of our classes aren't classes. They're like designing programs or just doing an orientation to like, here's where everything is in the gym and this is how it's laid out and everything. Here's where you can find different stuff. But all of my classes like upper, lower, core, stretching, all of my classes were full. Except for one. And that lady came in today and I was like, where'd you go? She's like, I'm so sorry. Somebody took my time away and then I couldn't come in. So I appreciated her coming she came to work out, but she also stopped and found me to tell me because I was busy cleaning. But I love it. I love it every Saturday. I think it's super fun. And the only bummer is that I missed half the Fit Squad workout, which I still hate, but it is what it is. At least I get to do the first 30 minutes with everybody. I get to do the strength part while they get to do the stretching part. But that's good. I got to do some stretching. But yeah, no, I really haven't done anything else or different in the last week. It's the same. It's like I already only have 2 days, and then it's my Friday. It's like it's my weekend again. What? I only have 2 more work days, and every week it's like, and it's my weekend again, which is kind of a good thing because I like that my weeks go by so quickly because I enjoy them so much. But then it's like, slow down. Did y'all know it's already October? Did y'all know? Oh, and she might not be here right now, but since our last live stream, my mama had a birthday. So y'all go and wish Miss PJ a birthday. Happy birthday. They actually just got home from a little weekend celebration. They also went to a casino earlier. So happy birthday, Mama. I love you. I'm glad you had a good little trip. Oh, Mary, I see them saying hello to Mary. Let me find. Oh, Mary, yeah, Mary's still working. I am going to bed, and Mary's like, "All right, I'm off to the theater." I'm like, "Okay, I'm off to my bedroom." I'm still not used to this early schedule. I don't dislike it. Like, I don't dislike it. But boy, is it early. Like, I also don't, I think, I honest to goodness think some of the reason the weeks go by so fast is because I don't remember a whole heck of it's like I'm on autopilot. I'm in work mode. So I'm cleaning when I need to clean. I'm picking up when I need to pick up. I'm talking to the members as they come in. I'm being personable and interacting and checking accounts, whatever it is I need to do from the desk. But I'm not like actively engaged in it, if that makes sense, until around like 9 o'clock. And when you get off at 11, that doesn't leave a whole bunch of your shift for you to be actively engaged in. So, but that's fine. I mean, I still do a good job, but I don't, it's one of those things. It's just so natural. I don't have to think about it. I've done customer service my whole adult life. So that just sort of comes naturally. Talking about fitness, y'all already know I can do that all day, anytime, anywhere, and get paid to do it. Bonus, pay me. Go ahead. So, I mean, it's all good. Hey, Lori's here. I'm glad you made it this week, Lori. It's good to see you. Sometimes the stretching is harder than the strength. That is true. The lady who joins me in the morning, though, it's her reward. She says that well, she says, one, she comes because she needs the consistency. Two, because she likes me, which I appreciate. And she's like, but a big part of it is because she knows that she can do the first workout with me and enjoy that. And then we get to talk more during stretch because we do similar things every time. And then every week she shows me a new move. So that's kind of cool too, because she knows a lot of different stretches and things. She just enjoys doing it and it's good for you. Rest and recovery are superpowers. So, but I do agree. Sometimes the stretching can be, yeah, I mean, you should hear me. Some mornings I'll be like, oh, Linda, incoming old lady noises. Cause I'll stretch and something will be, it's one of those, it feels good, but it's like, oh, that's right there. Oh, I did that a couple of times because, it wasn't a big thing, but one thing that happened during our Fit Squad workout, I got a cramp in my quad. Whoa, that's a big muscle to get a cramp in. I felt it all like through Sunday evening. It was still sore, like I'd done a big leg workout. So stretching my quad out or anything that kind of involved my quad, I was like, oh, ow, 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 ow. But it's not a bad ow. It's just like a ooh, that is tight. But when you hold it long enough, and then you can like kind of feel that release, it also feels really good. And then when you're done, then you're ready to go, which is great because I have like 7 more classes after that one. So it sort of prepares me for the rest of the classes. So like I do our Fit Squad workout, I go right into that workout, and then I get to stretch, and then I go on with the rest of my day. Hey, Coach. Good to see you. Thanks for being here on the live stream. Glad you could make one. Yes, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. Did I not say hi to you? I thought you were the first person I said hi to. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I can see your comments, and I'm glad that you're here. And I apologize. In my brain, I said hello to you. Well, you know what? Sometimes maybe I start before the live stream starts, though. Like I start talking, but the live stream doesn't pick up. I did. Hello, Chris. Yes, I knew that you were here. You were the first one here. I appreciate it. Yeah, you moan and groan. I know it's like, oh, old lady noises. She tells me I can't call myself an old lady. And I told her I hit 50. So I don't care what she says. I get to do it. I'm proud to do it and want to do it because I didn't think I'd make it to old lady status. And I did. And I'm crushing old lady status. So, but yeah, it's cool. And then tomorrow I have, I just want to cross my legs. And I'm still kind of feeling that quad hip. That's partly from probably my workout. I did a rebounder workout this afternoon I've been riding. I talked about a little bit, but I am very serious about building up over time to a 100-mile bike ride. Because I want to do something with endurance because I feel like I push myself for an hour. And that's great, but I know I can do more and I want to prove to myself and to other people not that I need to prove it to them. I just want to be something I can talk about, right? Like you can do these things even when you think you can't. I think 100 miles is kind of ridiculous. 7 or 8 hours of doing the same activity feels crazy to me. I'm excited to try. Will I be successful? We'll find out. Do I think I will be? 100%. Because I'm going to give it the keys to success. The secret to weight loss is the secret to a whole bunch of things. We'll get into it in just a minute. Hello, good evening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone who did stop by the live stream tonight. Let me take a little sip of water. by the way, this is totally not sponsored, and I do not know if I have talked about it or not, but these stupid Owala water bottles, and I mm, oh wait, now I think I'm back. I just sent y'all a message to stand by, please, which then I realized if I'm not on the internet, you won't get on. Can y'all see? All of my lights went off and then came right back on, but the internet didn't go out, I don't think. I mean, it did for a minute. I'm back. Okay, cool. It was the Owala people getting real mad, thinking I was about to say something bad about their bottles. But these little bottles, one, I hate them for a few reasons. One, I think their colors are ugly. Those color combinations are ugly. I know people love them. I know people like to mix and match. Ugly. They're ugly. I don't care what you say, because that's your opinion. My opinion is that they are ugly. However, this is the best water bottle I have ever had in my whole entire life. I 110% would recommend. As Mary says, she loves hers. So does Natasha. So does my mama. So does everybody I have since given one of these bottles to. It's so good because you can chug it if you need to, or you can sip it like a straw. But the opening is so large when you sip it like a straw, it's like you can chug it from a straw. These things are amazing. They don't spill. It's got a lock lid, and then it pops open with the thing, and then it's got this huge hole. I don't think I've talked about it. They're great. I'm going to drink more water. Hydrate, everybody. Hydration break. I love this bottle. Yeah, they don't fit in cup holders. You're not wrong about that. And I don't care because it can fall and just toss all around my car and it don't spill. No, not a minute of a drop does it spill. I love this stupid thing. I have two. I have this one because look at the color. There's not one. It's gray and white. And then the other one that I have is a special one, all black. Because I think the colors are stupid. Your friends think you're bougie. You say no, you didn't buy it. Yeah, I did. I mean, well, I didn't technically buy it either. But that's a whole nother story. But it's I love it. I'm not saying anybody has to buy one. I just want y'all to know I love this water bottle. It's the best water bottle. It perfectly holds with two fingers, which is exactly how I like to hold things. Or I can hold it with my thumb, depending on what I'm doing. It's great. I love it. I have dropped it so many times. Can you look? It's all warped out. It don't leak nothing. It's great. 5-minute random tangent about a water bottle. We may be here for an hour. Oh, that's why you love your Stanley, because it fits in a cup holder. I get that. I do. That was one of the things. Now, I will say the 24-ounce one does fit in a cup holder, but it is also, that's what my black one is. It's a 24-ounce one. Because I thought that would be good. That's not nearly enough water for me. I feel that now I take both of them to work because I get tired of filling water bottles. I drink so much water at work, it feels like. I probably fill them each 3 or 4 times a day. I'll fill one and then I'll drink the other and then I'll go fill them both back up. But they do start full of ice too. So a 32-ounce bottle probably only has 16 ounces of water in it after I put all the ice in it. But then the ice lasts all, anyway, whatever. Oh, and it's pretty too. Your Stanley's pretty. My Stanley is very pretty, and I still like my Stanley, but not like as a travel mug. But I take that thing everywhere. I love it. Anyway, that's not what we were here to talk about this evening, but I got thirsty. So why not? That's what I do. I talk about whatever I'm thinking about right now. What were we talking about before that, though? Oh, I have a volunteer event, I think is what I was going to say next. I have a volunteer event with work tomorrow. We're doing a wellness expo. Actually, at my best friend's company. Will she be there? I don't think so. But it'll still be fun. I get to go for 4 hours and play a Plinko game with people and give away free prizes and do like a raffle or something. I don't, they're just supposed to give me more information and it's tomorrow. Am I stressed? Nope. I'll wing it. I don't care. I'll figure it out. um, but I like volunteering and I like wellness and health and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do it. And then I'll have just one more day of work and then it'll be my weekend again. It's so fast. It's already October. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Even today, Kirsten was saying that she's already planning the holiday challenge because it's almost time. Whoa. it got the, it took forever to go from November to May. And then from May to now, like that. That was the worst snap ever, but like that. That's still bad. But anyway, y'all know what a snap is supposed to sound like. There, I'm like, why can I not snap right now? Hey, Jess is here. Thanks for stopping by the live stream, Jess. I appreciate you being here. We have been talking about nothing except for evidently my Owala water bottle, which I love. I also hate the Owala. It's hard for me, Owala water. Why would you call a Owala water? Why would you call it that? It's hard to say. The colors are ugly. Cannot recommend enough. I feel like a hypocrite, and I love it because it's my favorite thing. I love drinking water. It's great. It's so easy to drink. I didn't realize how much of the not enjoying drinking water was the actual consuming process and how I do. I tried big bottles. I tried little bottles. Evidently, what I needed was an old water bottle. Even if it is a tongue twister to say. All right, thanks for being here. Kirsten says, yeah, time goes so fast and you're so busy. I mean, I am and I'm not, because I'm really not busy because I only work 40 hours a week instead of like 60 or 70 hours a week. I got lots of free time, but I'm doing stuff with my free time. Like I'm working out and I'm building up to, I did 2.5 hours of cardio on Friday. I guess I should have talked about that. That is something different. Because I'm working up on my endurance. And so I know I need to learn how to fuel for that. We'll talk more about that in upcoming live streams. But so I did the hour kickboxing with Coach and the boot camp girls. And then I went straight from there to the gym and I did an hour on the bike, rode 15 miles in an hour. And then I did 30 minutes at a 1.5, 2.0. I don't remember what pace. I changed it. Anyway, it was basically a mile in 30 minutes. So that'd be 2.0, right? Because if you did 2 miles in an hour, anyway, whatever, an incline walk at a 15% incline. That number I know because it only goes up to 15%. And people think I have more. So this is what we're getting into about things I've talked to people at the gym about. And a lot of them want to know my secret to weight loss. But every time I do it, so I'll do like 25, 30 minutes of an incline walk. And then I also will walk backwards for 5 minutes. And I try to get on a treadmill either before work or after work and walk 5 minutes backwards. And if I don't do it at work, I do it on my my little home one. What are those called? Walking pad. Sorry, I lost the name in my head there for a minute. I'll do it on my walking pad. Just because I do believe it is one of the things that has helped my knees is walking backwards for at least 5 minutes every day. Anyway, does anybody else here incline walk? Raise your hands. I can't see you. That was fun, though, that you participated if you do. But if you can comment either here or later. When you incline walk, are you one of those people who hold on? I'm not judging that style of doing it, but that's not how when I incline walk, I walk it like it's a hill. We're trudging up this hill. That's part of the reason why I do it kind of at a slower speed too. One, because I don't want to run up a hill, but two, like I want to take big steps, intentional steps when I walk. And they're always like, you make that look so much more difficult than it needs to be. And I'm like, well, one, there's nothing wrong with making something a little bit harder if you can. And two, why? because at first I legitimately was confused why what I was doing looked so much more difficult. And they're like, everybody else hangs on for their dear life like this. And I was like, oh, oh, they. So then I started really paying attention, and they do. Is there a benefit to that? Because I see people doing, look, when you work in the gym, one thing I can tell you for sure is you see people doing stuff that you do not understand. But I mean, as we say, no judgment, lots of questions. I don't ask them though, but boy, am I curious because I mean, there has to be a thought process behind it, and I can't get a single thought that makes it make sense. And I really sometimes want to ask because I'd be curious because there may be something there. I don't know. No judgment. Little bit of judgment. What are you doing right now? But I really don't know, and I really sometimes am curious about it. Anyway, I started paying attention, and a lot of people do hang on. I was just, did anybody know? Do you do that? Is it because it's easier? Is it because is it harder that way? I've just never really tried it that way. I feel like if I'm doing an incline, it's because I want it to be a hill, and if it's going to be a hill, I want to walk it like I would walk a hill. Let's go back to the comments. Oh, holy guacamole. Oh, to the 100-mile bike ride? I know, right? Well, I watch people run, and I love that. And I love the endurance piece of it. I can't run. I walk 5 miles plus, and my knees start to hurt. Like consecutively quickly walking 5 miles, my knees would start to hurt. Like my knee, not my muscles. I'm not physically exhausted. My heart is fine. My knee cannot, but ride, I feel like I could do that forever because it's like it just puts zero pain in my knee, at least so far. Will that become a sticking point? Maybe. I don't think so, though. But anyway, it's crazy. And I am crazy. I don't know if y'all knew. I know Kirsten knows. I know people, the girls in the Fit Squad probably know. I'm crazy. I like crazy because it's just something that who would have thought that's possible? Well, once you do it, it is. So why not try? I don't know. It seems simple to me. And Chris has to go. Watch Gunsmoke with you now. Oh, I haven't seen Gunsmoke in a long time. I hope you're still riding your bike, Chris. Keep it up. Consistency plus time. That's going to be my secret. I'm going to share it in just a minute. You've probably already gotten there. Just says no, it's the opposite. You shouldn't hold on if you don't need to. Right? That's what I would think. But when I tell you legitimately 85% of the people who do it on an incline hold on. At first I thought they were holding on just because it's the heart rate monitors, but now I don't think so. I think I just don't understand why until they started asking me why I was making it so hard. So I guess it's easier to hold on. And so that's why people hold on because it's easier, which is all there. No, again, really in that there's no judgment. You're still walking an incline. I think. I mean, if you're leaning all the way back, that's just the way I always look at it. Like they're leaning so far back, they're kind of walking on a flat surface. Like the logistics of it to me didn't make sense. And that's where it really is no judgment. It's just lots of questions. Like, why would you walk on a treadmill with dumbbells and do this? What is this doing? Why would you want to do this like 400 times? I don't know. I feel no muscles working. Like maybe your bicep from keeping it in the same spot. I don't understand it. So I have questions, but I don't ask. It's not my place to ask. Because really at the end of the day, I don't care because my brain goes, you're probably not going to do that. And that's fine. Let's see. Maybe they need to hold on for balance. In my mind, if you have to hold on for balance, is there a progression that you can do that would make it easier? Which to me would be lower the elevation. You wouldn't hold on if you walked an incline, right? I was so confused because they asked me about it. I never really thought about them doing it that way. like I saw people doing it, but it never really registered. It did, like I had the thought, why are you holding on? That's weird to me. I wouldn't do it that way. That's what I thought. I didn't think that they would think the way that I did it was weird. Anyway, I'm sure not everybody, because the people who do it like me also probably question why they do it that way. Kirsten says she loves it. I'm crazy. I know, Coach. We're a good match. Leah, why will it not show your comment? Oh, there it goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Leah, I am unfamiliar with you, but thank you very much for being here on the live stream. I appreciate it and welcome. Lori says she was talking about that while back in the Discord group. You don't get it either. Oh, did we really already have this conversation, Lori? Or maybe that was when I was noticing it, because this was a while ago, but I mean, I've been doing this incline walk for a while. Anyway. You'd lean forward and pump your arms. Yeah, the whole point of the incline's negated by the holding on, because then you've and think about your Ohio trip. Oh yeah, okay. So I was so confused. You just threw that in. Yes, the Ohio trip was a great trip, but we're talking. Yeah, I feel like if you're walking at this, it's the same as just walking upright. I feel like the physics work out to where you're not on an incline. And what does this do? I just don't understand. And some of the moves, I'm just like, what muscle are you trying to work, or what movement are you trying to replicate? I just have questions. But it's really from a place of, I know that I know a lot, but I also know that there is so much that I have no idea about. And that's interesting to me, because y'all know I like to learn new things. Anyway, all right. The crazy incline during our walks. Oh yeah, the steep hills. That's right. I forgot about those. See, I blocked those out of my memory of the Ohio trip. I remember it now. It was at the statue park. But honestly, until you said that, Mary's laughing. I honest to goodness, had blocked out the hills. I would have never mentioned the hills as part of a story of the Ohio trip, because my brain was like, we're forgetting about that. That sucked. Why did we go that way? Because we're young and dumb. It was last year. But we were younger and probably dumber because we're smarter. We learn new stuff every day. Anyway, so to the topic of the evening, the lights kind of flickered again. So I don't know if it was, I've lost all but one overhead light. So you're getting a forward facing lamp from me tonight. Could you please stop looking at my elbow? Oh, that's not my elbow. My ankle. Could you please stop looking? Barnum's licking my ankle and it's starting to drive me crazy. So, topic of the night, my secret to weight loss. The secret is, it's not a secret. There's no secret. So, I'll tell you why the topic has come up, or why I wanted to talk about it tonight. So, as you are all aware, and I guess I should give my weight loss update. Let me grab my phone. I think it was like half a pound, but we'll check and see to be sure. Boop, boop, boop. So weight loss update. So for those of you who are new here, since I started officially logging on my YouTube channel with my weight and everything, I was at 330 pounds. And in that time, I got as low as 165. Kind of freaked out, had a little mental crisis again. Got back up to 200, felt real good there. Stayed between 190 and 200 for like the last 2 years. Decided, why? You would feel better if you weighed less. I just know that I would. I do. I was correct in that assumption. My body works better. I feel better. I sleep better. I breathe better. It's just all better. Look, it is what it is, right? But there's no secret. Anyway, so in May, I decided to just see where my body would go if I just stayed consistent at it. And it was 201 when I decided that. And yeah, okay. I was down zero point 0.6. We will see if that focuses. There you go. There's my new numbers for the week, back in the 170s. So down a half a pound in a week. But here's what happened, and here's why I want to kind of talk about it, and why I bring it up even to begin with, is because I got new shirts at work. I know it feels like a little thing, but of course I will explain more and better. So when I got the job, I was 200 and, well, I might have been just under 200 pounds by the time I started, because I was about 2 or 3 weeks into the new. I'm really trying to lose fat, not weight, but we'll get into all that part of it. Weight loss is just easier for the titles. Anyway, I was close to 200 pounds. I got a large shirt. That's what I felt comfortable in. That's the size shirt that I was wearing. So that's what I suggested. They've been working great. Well, I've lost 20 pounds. They were getting big, and they weren't too big to the point where they were uncomfortable, but they were too big to the point where I know it would look better if I got a smaller shirt. Yes, Mary, I get it. I understand. Whatever. If your clothes don't fit right, you don't look as good. It's dumb. But dadgum if it's not true. Stupid, I hate it. Fashion. Fashion, darling. I don't understand it. Anyway, I ordered some medium shirts at work, and they finally came in after me ordering them, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. It took a couple tries. I don't know what went wrong. Anyway, so I got my new shirts in last week. So I wore it for the first time on Sunday, and then we got 2 of them, actually. Our boss gave us a free shirt too, one we didn't have to pay for. It's very nice. I appreciate that. So I wore it again yesterday. And then I washed them, and then I wore it again today. So I've worn it for 3 days. New shirt. The number of people who have come up to me in the last 3 days and was like, how did I miss that you were losing weight? I was like, I don't know, because you weren't looking for it. I was like, because it's my journey. It's because it's what I'm doing, not what you're doing. And then it just became a joke where people would say something, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got new shirts. And they're like, I was like, they're a size smaller. They actually fit. And then people are like, oh. And then some people, and this has happened a few times, where one, they're shocked that I'm actively losing weight. Do you have to be totally fit to work at a gym? Here's the news for you. You don't. All of the ones that work with me we all work out at our gym. Like, we are a bunch of fit people. Are we all perfectly healthy? Less than 10% body fat for men, 20% for women? No, we're not. But we all take care of ourselves. We all work out. We all, eat however they want to eat. They don't eat the best. They're also in their early 20s, so they can have pizza 3 days a week, and their bodies don't care because they're bulking up. Anyway, the number of people who have stopped me to talk about weight loss, and some of them were like, why are you losing more weight? Like, they're genuinely just curious. Like, did you not think it was enough? And I was like, well, I know my body can be at a lower weight, and it can be sustained at a lower weight. And I do know that I felt better when I was at a lower weight. So it was a mental hurdle that I had to cross, that I don't have to be near 200 pounds to feel my best. I can weigh less and truly feel my best. And why I keep putting up mental barriers is because that's one of the challenges. But the number one people, they keep asking me, what is your secret? What is your secret to weight loss? What is your secret? How are you doing this so quickly? And I'm like, well, first of all, it's not quickly. It's been since May. 5 months and 20 pounds. That's 4 pounds a month. That's a pound a week. It's, I mean, I have to say it, it's textbook what you're looking for and exactly what I said I was trying to achieve. Pound a week is not quick weight loss, it's ideal weight loss in most instances and reports that you read, right? Will you lose more sometimes? Of course. Will you lose less sometimes? Of course. Can I put on 5 pounds in a day still? Uh huh. Can I lose 7 pounds in a day still? Uh huh. And I know this because I don't just weigh in once a week, for the record. I weigh in like probably 3 times a week because I do like to see that variation just to keep myself sane and know that it's just a number of my relation to gravity to the ground today and how much water I have or how much water I've shed, or, it's like, am I feeling my best? Am I feeling bad? Am I congested? That all affects the scale. Am I in a bad mood? That all affects the scale. Did I sleep well? So I just look at it, but I recorded on the BMI scale app thing because you got to open it and sync it. And I ain't doing that 3 or 4 times a week. I'm sorry, because I don't care that much. 1 time a week over time will show me. So, oh, Cheryl's here. Cheryl's here. I'm sorry, Cheryl, but we love you and we're happy that you stopped by to say hi. I appreciate that very much. Yes, we're definitely sending love to you, Cheryl. I know you've had such a great trip. We're so excited about it, and then sometimes things take a turn. But I'm glad you got some good days. Think about those while you're trying to recover from these. All right, go eat dinner. Oh, I'm going to bed after this, Coach. I've already eaten, but enjoy your dinner. Anyway, they keep asking me, what's the secret? What's the secret? And I keep telling them the same thing. There is no secret. You need 2 things, time and consistency. That's it. And so many people really don't like that answer. That's what I'm finding. And then some other people find that answer really inspiring because that sounds easy. Is it? No, it's still not easy. Consistency is hard. Consistency is not easy. It's consistent, but it's not easy. And then the thing you have to remember is consistent doesn't mean the same every day. Sometimes it means you don't do anything. Sometimes it means you have a piece of pizza. Sometimes it means you have an ice cream or a Happy Meal, or sometimes it means you do 2.5 hours of cardio. Sometimes it means you do an hour of cardio. Sometimes it means you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym to work out. Not me, but some people, that's what it means. I'll be at the gym at 4 o'clock, but I'm not working out with you. I'll wave at you and let you check in. Oh no. Anyway, everybody thinks, and then normally, and this is no shame or shade. I always say this because I feel like that people are so negative about the surgeries and the medicine. That's almost every single time the follow-up question. Did you have surgery? No, I did not. Did you take any weight loss medicine? I was like, no. They're like, no supplement or anything? I'm like, no. Like a weight loss supplement? No, I take supplements for my body. But no, like, I don't take any like fat burners or none of that stuff. No, it's just me and time and consistency. That's all it is. So I just wanted to tell y'all that because it's not a secret. I've been talking about it for 5 years now. It's time and consistency is progress. It's real simple. And it is one of the hardest, simplest things you'll ever do. And the thing that nobody tells you when you start is if you want to keep it as a lifestyle, it means forever, for the rest of your life. It's a long time, but I'd rather do something for a long time than not much anything for no time. So, Chris is back. Welcome back, Chris. I guess something came up and you didn't get to watch your show. But yeah, there's no secret. Now here's the thing, and people will ask me, "Well, do you think surgery works or would work for them?" I'm like, I can't answer that. I cannot answer that. Will weight loss surgery work for you? I don't know. Will the medicine work for you? I don't know. I don't know. Would I judge you if you tried it? No. If you think that's what would work for you, then I'm not going to judge you for thinking that works every day. I don't know what it's doing. Am I going to do it? No, cuz I don't it's not for me. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Do I know lots of people who have had great, overwhelming success for long term, like years and years of success? Absolutely. I know tons I can point you to. Do I know some that it hasn't worked? Yep. Well, also, I could give you several. So, those types of decisions are between you and whoever you want to discuss that with. But I can't answer that for you. So, that's my opinion on that. It's a decision only you can make. And my decision was to not use either of those things as tools in my weight loss. Because do I think you can also do it without those things? 100%. I do. Will you be as successful as quickly for as long? Maybe not. That's the question that I can't answer for you. Um, but what I can do is help you move your body. I can't decide what food you put in your mouth, but I can help you move your body. That's what I always tell them, because then they'll always ask, "Well, what kind of diet do you eat?" I was like, "I eat the diet that is best for my body." And then sometimes I eat the food that is fun for my mind, because I think you need a healthy combination of both. But y'all know this. I've said it before. I think of food as fuel most of the time. What makes me feel my best. And there are times where people will have things and I don't eat it, like a whole box of donuts. You don't want one? No, thank you. Because I still have a whole day of work and that would not make me feel my best. And I want to feel my best at work because I'm at work. And that's the way that I look at it, right? But could I take that donut home with me later? I didn't, but could I? Yeah. The thing is if I decide I want a pizza or I said a Happy Meal. That's my mama's kind of go-to meal when we're having a pity party. She gets a Happy Meal. I get a double quarter pounder with cheese and bacon. I get big girls, a big girl's meal. But the thing is do I feel guilty about it? No. Do I do more cardio tomorrow because of it? No, I don't. Because I ate it. I made that decision. If I didn't think it was a good decision, why did I make it? Now, is it always the best decision for my body? No. But like I said, sometimes it's the best decision for my brain. And so I do it anyway. And it made my brain very happy. My body's like, that was stupid. My brain's like, yeah, but it's fun. And I think you just need to find the right balance of that for you. So, other than that, there's really no secret. Find the food that makes you feel the best. Eat less of it than what your body needs to sustain its current weight. And you may have to play with that for a while to figure it out, because there's always so much more involved in it, including how much you move your body. But my suggestion is what, you know, is suggested by the science, which is 150 minutes of cardio a week. And then I say, above and beyond everything else, lift heavy things and put them down. Strength train, resistance train, whichever version, there's different definitions for different things. Move weight, even if it is your own body. Move it. So, my secret to weight loss is time and consistency, and knowing that consistency doesn't mean doing the same thing every day. It just means doing the best that you can today with today. And then doing that again tomorrow. And sometimes it's, you got to plan for things. It makes it easier to do the things that will make you feel good today, if you planned for them yesterday. Makes it a little bit easier, but not for everybody. You got to figure out what works for you. I can give you a whole bunch of ideas, but sometimes it's just trial and error. But it's effort, and only you can put that in. So I wish I had a big secret, but I don't. It's the hardest simple thing you'll ever do in your whole life, and then you'll do it forever. And I'm excited about it. Like, I want to be old and go into a gym. I do. I think that'd be so fun because I love talking to the members. There's this one guy, he's 72. He's got twins that are 13 and an 11-year-old. Wow. He is so fit. I mean, the things I've seen that man do, I'm like a 20-year-old is impressed. Literally, because the boys, they're like, he is fit. I'm like, he's 72. And he wants to get all of his kids into fitness. And he just talks about it to everybody he meets. He was super excited that I was a coach. Like, what? You never know what's going to strike people. And that just kind of motivated me to see him doing all those things and getting so excited about it still. After doing it he said he's been fit his whole life. He has loved fitness his whole entire life. I love it so much right now. I want to love it that much when I'm 72. Anyway, that's it. I'm getting really sleepy. I'm starting to hit a wall. So we made it more than 30 minutes, but not quite an hour. I appreciate everybody who is here, everybody who stopped by to say hello and had to leave. And it's only Monday. So I hope you had a great start to the week, and I hope that your week ahead is fabulous. And if planning for it a little bit helps you out, do a little bit of planning for what's going to make you have the best day tomorrow. And then wake up every day and say, I'm going to do the best I can today. And then do that every day. Because I love you. And I know that you can. And that's the truth. We're talking about Edith Ann at work. Nobody knows who Lily Tomlin is. It's so sad sometimes working with 20-year-olds. They're just missing out on so much good information. But don't you worry. I'm feeding the next generation with all of our information, and they like it because I love it. And they love the things that I get excited about. They're like, you're so excited about it. Tell me more. I'm like, let's go. Let's talk about Lily Tomlin. Anyway, I went from like deep inspirational to Edith Ann, and that's the truth. But it is. All right. So thanks for being here. Have a wonderful week. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. What's your favorite Lily Tomlin movie? Because mine is probably All of Me with Steve Martin. Even though she's not in it quite as much. But it's so good. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Have a great week.